Splitting up slightly. Cloak a little bit more weak.
He's Hysteria.
He takes out Hysteria before going down. They need one more limb. Cloak is down to 2 health remaining. He's rotating out, still alive somehow. And he goes down to the Storm. He goes down to the Storm. Tfue is in a good position if he can make it into the circle. He has enough mats. He just needs to secure one more elim to potentially get a second point. It's looking pretty grim right now, and they're gonna go down, but without any second point. At least they got 5 elims though. That was pretty good to secure that in the late game. Unfortunately, not having extra minis kind of cost them there. They were too weak to make that rotation. They had the resources, but they got focused too much. It was really clutch on Cloak to realize that he was low health and go and take out Hysteria before going down. Sometimes you gotta make that play. Sometimes you gotta understand, okay, this is too hard of a rotation to make. Let me try to get something on the board before going down.
Yeah. You saw they split up as well, so he was like, hey, you take high ground, I'm just gonna try and make something happen. It's Hysteria. They got him. Keep going, man. Now we're down to 41 players. We're moving
Parallax
east.
goes down to the Storm and then gets eliminated by Dusty. And you gotta recognize when somebody goes down to the Storm, if they bleed out, no one gets the elimination for that. But if you take them out, even after they get down, you'll get that extra point. So you gotta be aware of your surrounding. Excels and Savage. Oh, gets hit really hard by that pump.
Oh, he's just got to bail on his teammate.
Storm is closing in fast. They need to rotate into the circle. He has about 600 materials left. He's going to start using the grappler to save the material count, so he doesn't have to spend too much to make this rotation. He might even be overbuilding right here because no one's really shooting at him, and he's using a lot of his resources without getting pressured.
Guys, you gotta go. What are you doing? Oh no. Oh, they got caught up in the Storm. And I believe I saw the kill feed earlier. Nate Hill went down to Envy, Lenane, and Sketch. I believe Sketch got the knock and Lenane got the secure. We're down to still 30
Still
people.
A lot of people alive. I think some of these guys need to realize that the elimination incentive is what's going to win you this tournament. And it's what's going to secure you the cash prize. If you can go out and get 10, 11 eliminations, that's how you're going to win this thing. So we're going to see some more aggression, hopefully coming from these guys in the next few games.
Now we have to go onto this mountain right now.
That stink grenade really sting them a little bit. He's lost so much health as a result. He's down to his last 30 health. 300 wood left. He's got a campfire. He's got some minis. He just needs to get to the circle and try to make it out with his partner. Ghost, Weefo, and Colton holding the high ground. They have enough materials to secure it. This is going to be the final circle, so they just need to layer with what they have and maybe go for the heal off and send one person down to get some more limbs. Sketch and Envy Lane, they survived. The Storm was on their back. They've got 2 medkits, so they'll be able to get healthy if they don't get focused here.
You gotta wonder, are they gonna probably save one of those for a potential heal off?
I think they're both too weak. I think they both have to use it.
Yeah.
It would be smart, but it's also a risky play. It's a risk-reward type of situation.
Oh, Colton knocks Envy Lenane with a rifle.
Someone just used a shockwave and fell into the Storm. And now they're trying to run back into the circle, but they might go down, and yes, they did. A couple people went down to the Storm.
Triz takes down Animal. Colton finds an elimination there on Envy Lenane. Tempo takes down Triz and shotguns someone else and finally secures Triz as well. There's a lot going down.
72 hours. And Liquid Chat still alive. 0 limits for both, but these guys play for the late game. They always do. They're very consistent at making it to the end. Weefo and Colton trying to keep the high ground. They're being pressured and challenged, but J-Mock goes down, challenging them. J-Mock will bleed out here shortly. I don't think Tempo's gonna be able to save him. You see how they're putting pressure on it from 2 different sides, and it works. There's another limb. That is 5 elims for Weefo and Colton. They need 1 more to secure a second point. Everyone alive right now has secured a point at least for being in the top 5. So you gotta feel good about that. Now it's just time to see if you can secure top 3, maybe a Victory Royale, or maybe more limbs. Someone just used a shockwave grenade and got knocked by the storm. That was Liquid Chat. I really wonder what just happened there.
There's a lot
Colton
going down.
is going to go down and try to find people who are trying to heal. It seems like he can't really find anybody. It was a good attempt, but it did not pay off. Weepo is going for the medkit heal. He should be able to get it off, but the question is, will somebody else out heal him?
2 players have gone down.
He must have mistimed his heal.
Colton, it's
Matt
down to
going
1v1. 72 hours gone. It's Tempo that secures that win. Wow. I was not expecting game 1 to go down that way. We end up going off to a heal off.
I think we'll see less heal offs as the game continues, because I don't think anybody had more than 5 limbs.
Right.
And that means that there's a team that's currently leading the limbs with maybe 5 or 6 limbs at most. And people are going to realize that, hey, we can get $25,000 if we just get, 6